Details of funeral arrangements and memorial services have been announced by government for the late Nelson Mandela. Let's have a look.
International Relations and Cooperation Minister Maiti Nkoane Mashabane made a media announcement on Sunday afternoon regarding the funeral arrangements and official list of visiting heads of state and government.
The overpouring messages of support, of condolences that we receive from the international community confirm once again that the struggles for the underprivileged and the oppressed that the father of our nation, Holy Father Nelson Mandela, stood for had borne fruits. That people associate his people's struggles, the struggle of the people of South Africa, with still the struggling masses, the voiceless across the world.
Madiba's funeral week has had an unprecedented response of attending heads of state. At last count, 53 have so far confirmed for an upcoming memorial event on Tuesday, with a small number attending the funeral service in Madiba's rural home of Qunu in the Eastern Cape.
The message we are already witnessing is what Madiba said: it always seems impossible until it's done, and it can be done peacefully. We believe that when our visitors get back after this funeral, we'll say, indeed, the long walk to freedom has been tedious, has been long, but this is what the people of South Africa have achieved in the 19 years since the dawn of democracy and freedom, led none other than our father, the international icon.
Amongst the attendees already confirmed are US President Barack Obama, French President Francois Hollande, former US Presidents Bill Clinton, George W. Bush and Jimmy Carter, as well as United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon. But Madiba was also revered among celebrities, and his biggest groupies will also be in attendance. Those who have confirmed include US talk show queen Oprah Winfrey, U2 lead singer and activist Bono, Richard Branson and singer Peter Gabriel. The day, however, was for mourning, and across churches, synagogues and all places of worship, prayers were being said in the name of Tata. Former President Thabo Mbeki cast his thoughts to the collective generation of South Africa's leaders that has since passed on.
We're inspired by their readiness to sacrifice. We will all of us recall the statement that Nelson Mandela read from the dock during the Rivonia trial, when he made an important statement that he and his colleagues stood for certain ideals, for which ideals, if it was necessary, they were ready to sacrifice their lives.
According to former President Mbeki, Nelson Mandela and his peers represent the end of an era of leaders whose moral compass has set a high benchmark.
Rather than mourn the departure of Nelson Mandela, we should celebrate his life. It's correct, we should celebrate his life. But I don't think we should end there. Indeed, we should celebrate his life, but we must also ask ourselves a question. A question about what about the future? It surely can't be enough that we merely celebrate the past, because to celebrate his life is to celebrate the past. But to ask it's necessary that we ask ourselves a question: what did he stand for? What legacy did he leave behind?